Good morning. Well, today is Easter Sunday. I've been sick for about a week or more, and so today's my first outing in a while. If you get this crud, it is awful. Cough, sore throat, fever, congestion, all that. I'm over it. I just have this tiny cough that is a little bit irritating at times, but other than that, I'm over it. Thank goodness. I'm just having my supplements. I'm ready for church. Like I said, it is Easter Sunday. A lot of people get into the whole new outfit thing, and that's okay. I was raised that way. My mom always had me the prettiest little Easter dress, and I remember that, and I love that. But I'm not really a shopper, and so I don't like going out and getting new things. But so just kind of wearing what's in the closet. Mike was like, black? Well, it's me. It's just what I have. So anyways, Easter Sunday, unfortunately, because not just me, Curry's been sick, Greenlee's been sick, a couple of the other grandkids have been sick off and on. So we're not really even getting together and doing anything, but I'm sure we will do something after Easter, like next weekend maybe, get together. It's more about just being together for us, celebrating the resurrection, of course. We'll do that today at church, at worship. But anyways, I just wanted to say, I hope you guys are having a wonderful Easter. You will have already had it by the time you see this. It rained here all night long, which unfortunately that means that all my seeds are probably floating down the street, floating down the road. The neighbors may have really beautiful flowers in a couple of weeks, but anyways, we'll just start over, I guess. I'll probably show you all of the flooded beds here in a little bit. I mean, they look just like they did a couple of weeks ago. So I did have, some growth. Sunflowers and zinnias and cosmos and different things had started, and we're about maybe a half inch, 3/4 of an inch tall. I don't know, maybe some of those will stay rooted and stay established, but we'll find out. So I hope everyone has a great Sunday. I'm gonna get all my supplements poked down with my coffee and spirulina this morning. So when I talk about the amount of rain that we have had lately, maybe this will help put it into perspective for you guys. That was just about a half a mile from our house, and then this is right here in our own backyard. Good morning. Well, yesterday was Easter Sunday. I'm finally feeling better. I went to church. It was wonderful. We had a wonderful worship service. And today it is beautiful out, as you can see. We had tons of rain overnight and all yesterday. It didn't rain last night. It was the night before. I showed you all of that flooding and stuff. Today I am out here at Tetanus Town. Flipping the farm viewers will know what Tetanus Town is. We have not done anything with it yet, but you might remember that I make the rustic barbed wire crosses. We had taken a barbed wire fence down from over here, and I make those and sell them on my Etsy, and I store my barbed wire in here. And I received several orders over the weekend, and so I'm coming out here to cut wire. There it all is, piled up over there. And I always enter this place with caution. But anyways, I'm just gonna come out and cut wire to make crosses and get those shipped out today, hopefully. Got my rusty wire, and now I'm gonna go put these together. As you can see, I am out here in the garden area. Flooded beds, not so flooded beds. It's been a little crazy with all the rains, more is expected. Last week I showed that we planted these watermelons in the buckets, kind of buried them in the ground, and a lot of you were like, oh my goodness, food grade, food grade. We weren't even thinking, honestly. So I bought new buckets today, food grade buckets from Tractor Supply, and we're gonna be changing those out. I'm actually gonna be doing it, Mike's gone. So I've got that, and then I've got another little project that I'm gonna be tackling using a cattle panel, partial cattle panel. Hunter, our oldest son, is really into gardening, and he's encouraged me to grow pole beans. So I'm gonna be putting together a little raised bed, trellised pole bean area, and I'm doing that right over here. And I think that'll be really good. I love green beans. Mike loves green beans. The grandkids love them. It'll be great. So I'm gonna do that. Everything else is looking really good despite the amount of rain we've had, except for obviously these beds. New solution coming soon, hopefully. But you know, over in these beds over here, my sunflowers are thriving, zinnias are popping up daily and doing really well. So I don't think it's gonna be as big of a deal as I was thinking it was, but these definitely need a solution. Again, tackle that later. Right now, I'm about to put together my pole bean situation. I'm simply just going to be using a piece of a cattle panel that we have already and a couple of T-posts that we pulled up from other places on the farm, and just put this all in place, hammer those T-posts in, and then wire the cattle panel to the T-post. All right, I got my pole bean trellis up, my T-post in. You're probably like, why were you not using a T-post driver? Our ground is super soft and our T-post driver is loaned out right now. So I was just able to hammer it in with a sledge and a regular hammer. I couldn't find my mini sledge. Otherwise I would have used that and it would have just been like breezy, but it was not a problem. I needed a workout today. Now then, I'm gonna just remove the handles off of a couple of these buckets and replace the ones that Mike had put in. I'm going to assume that he just popped these out. I think it's going to be one of those things, you know, bucket handles come off when you don't want them to, but when you want them to, they won't come off. I'm sure I can cut them if I need to. Yeah, I think I'm just going to use the bolt cutters and cut them. Just a little faster. Oh yeah. There we go. Make sure these get in the trash can. I could probably use that for something, you know, me and my creative brain. Okay, so I know he said he used the table saw to cut the bottoms off, but I'm gonna actually use the circular saw and do it this way, because I don't want to cart that big of a table saw out. It's a real pain. So, just gonna stabilize this right here and try it. Bad camera angle, sorry. I'm trying to give you guys a better camera angle here. Hopefully, maybe. Okay, let's see. The guard on this thing is always a pain. It's really close to my leg. I gotta find some other way to do this, because that is way too close to my leg. Well, actually, I could just move over a little. That'll work. One down, one more to go. Again, these are getting buried in the ground. The reason why I'm cutting the bottoms off. My bean ones, I'm gonna just drill holes. Super easy peasy. Not straight at all. Who cares? It's going in the ground. Okay, those are done. Let me clean up my mess real quick. Part of it anyways. Okay, now then I'm just gonna drill some holes for drainage on these. Because I get a little worried, I'll do a couple of holes in the bottom as well. Okay, hopefully that's enough drainage. And one more. And then we have a spare bucket in case we decide to do another watermelon plant or something else. We're not sure yet. One of our viewers was telling me that they do this a lot too. And just drill the holes and it works great. So that is what I'm doing. Okay, now let's haul these out there and get them in the ground. Well, get these in the ground. I hope that that's going to be easy and not super hard. Okay, as you can see, I replaced them with no problem. So now I feel really good about our organic gardening. That was a silly mistake. Thank you to those of you who showed concern. Sometimes it takes more than just me saying something to get Mr. Mike to get on board. So thank you for that. And if he watches this, I love you, babe. All right, so there we have it. Another thing, I just never know what the Oklahoma winds are gonna bring us. So I'm going to, I know I could be using zip ties on all this, but Mike really does not like zip ties. Feels like it's a nice waste, so I'm gonna respect that. But I am going to wire this bucket handle just for the sake of our crazy Oklahoma winds. I think I can cut that into two. And unfortunately, my seeds that I ordered will not be in until tomorrow. I told you they are Kentucky pole beans. That's what Hunter recommended, and so that's what I'm going with because he had good success with a certain kind that he did last year, and might have been these actually, but he recommended them. So there you go, nice and ready for me to stick my seeds in there tomorrow. I won't need many, I know that. So yeah, but I'm excited to have this done. That was just a quick and easy project. Sorry, I'm trying to get my camera balanced. Literally took me like 30, 45 minutes to do everything, including switch out the watermelon buckets. So, these need to be removed. We can just remove them without wasting a zip tie. And I realized I had talked about, I don't think I talked about it on camera, but I had mentioned to Hunter that I wanted to do like a bean teepee. But then, I don't know, just wouldn't have had a good spot for it. I mean, this could have worked, but I would have had to have bought some bamboo stakes for that. Didn't want to. We already had the T-post. We already had the cattle panel cut in half, just from cattle panels that we tore down when we were flipping the farm. So I feel like this was a fairly inexpensive project, minus the cost of the buckets, like $4 each, and the soil, bag of soil, raised bed garden soil. So anyways, I'll keep you posted and show you whenever I poke the seeds in there tomorrow. Okay. Oh no, you guys, this is how muddy it is. I just sank right there. That was cray cray. Okay, so while we're out here, we're just gonna check the progress of sunflowers. Looks like they are popping up. Might be a little difficult for you to see them, but I know again what I'm looking for. There. They seem to be doing the best. The moonshine, their soil drained the best, it looks like. Looks like the cutting gold. Oh yeah, there's a lot of those popping up. So yay. Oh, my shoes are squeaking now. Zinnias, they're doing all right. Over there, you can see a lot more. These sunflowers, these are teddy bear. There's a few, I think, that once they get a chance to dry out, they'll do better. I'm not gonna stress over it. I mean, if I just have a few flowers, I will be a happy camper. All right, gotta go hose my feet off because that is some super soggy sog. Mike's gonna be like, what in the world? Did Bigfoot come through? Glad I did not have on. I was trying to catch my balance to fill that hole in. Ooh. Yeah, this is pathetic. Okay, gotta go wash my dogs off now. Oh my wow. All right, so I did this yesterday, and today my pole bean seeds arrived, and so I just opened them. There they are, and I'm gonna go ahead and get some in the little planter buckets now, and we're expecting more rain. I think I told you that, so I shouldn't have to water them for the next little bit because it is going to be raining up a storm. So I'm just going to use a screwdriver. I'm gonna plant more than I should probably. It says about 1 inch down. And then thin them out as they grow. It's probably a little more than 1 inch. But Anyways, I'm going to plant more than I should, thin them out, and forgot what I was going to say next. I don't know. Down in there. Maybe I'll do 2 per hole. How about that? Okay. So I absolutely love hearing from you guys, and those of you that have gardening experience, please give me all your tips and tricks, the do's, the don'ts, but definitely leave me a comment. We love hearing from you, like I said. Again, while you're here, don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and share. Hope you guys have had a wonderful week, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your weekend. Thanks so much for watching.